I think I just went on the worst date ever, and I think I almost got cannibalized. Let's talk about it. Actually, outside of his apartment right now. If he wants to come down, we can collab on the story time because he was trying to collab in his room. But we'll get to the chase right now. So it all starts, a normal love story, Romeo and Juliet, on the T word, Tinder. Okay, full body chills. Hate saying it. It's like Bloody Mary for me. Thought I would learn my lesson on Tinder by now because I met my ex on Tinder and he was actually a effing sociopath. But what's a girl gonna do? Swiping on Tinder like it's a game. I really don't take it seriously. But I matched with him yesterday. Also, want to warn you guys too. Oh my god, I thought that was him too, coming to avenge me. Besides the point. So I'm swiping on Tinder like a girl does, whatever. Match with him, and the amount of red flags that are gonna be in this story are actually gonna be unbearable. But apparently, I'm Helen Keller. So, match with him on Tinder, and he starts off with saying, like, let's grab a drink soon, which to me, like, I could be seen as a red flag, but kind of green flag for me because, okay, like, you're about it. Like, you're a man that's about it. Like, come to mama, right? So, he's like, let's grab a drink. He was trying to grab a drink last night, and I was like, baby, I'm already grabbing 40 drinks with my girls, and I did last night, and I'm morbidly hungover right now, which is pissing me off even more that I'm dressed up for a situation where I should be rotting in bed. Besides the point, in his Tinder, if you guys don't have Tinder, there's like these kind of like, not like a prompt, but you can pick what you're looking for, like one of those things. And it says like, on his thing, it said like looking for long-term like relationship. I don't know. Such a love story, such a lie. So we didn't really talk about like what we were looking for, but it was like borderline love bombing in the first hour of us talk. Like we're talking really good conversation. He's in law school and he's talking about like, yeah, like in the future, like I want to like be like the sole provider. Like I want like a housewife type of He said housewife. My tongue was swinging in the air because I love a good house. I will stay in the house. I don't want to work. I don't want to work. Whatever. So we're having a really good conversation, whatever. Then we exchange phone numbers. So we're texting each other all through last night. I told him I was like, I can't like grab a drink like tonight. And he was like, okay, like what about tomorrow? Like he was like quick with it. And I was like, okay, like I think he has a crush on me. Like, I'm not, like whatever. He definitely had a crush on something. And he was probably gonna crush my skull. Besides the point, we plan to meet today at 11. Now this is where my bad comes into. I'm a little bit bad in the situation, but sorry, I'm keeping an eye peeled. I probably should be parked somewhere else because I'm in the danger zone of his house. But besides the point, we planned for today, and he's like, yeah, like let's like grab a drink at like 11. Not a drink, sorry, a brunch type of sitch. I don't know. And I was role playing. I was like, hell yeah, like 11. Like, I love to wake up early. Wake up at 1 p.m. on Sundays. So I actually set my alarm, woke up at my friend's house, rumple mitts in my hair, all disheveled. A dog was licking me. She has a dog. So there was dog fur on me. It looked a mess. But I set my alarm. I woke up at like 9. Took me a moment to get out of bed. I was processing my existence. So I got out around like 11. Long story short, I'm being communicative the whole time. Like I'm like, oh, like are we like, do you still want to, whatever? And he was like, yeah, like I just have to study a lot, but like I can still like hang out, like blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, like studying like for our future. Like he's studying for our future. It has to be. So delusional, so dumb. So long story short, I texted him like, okay, I'm on my way. And like red flags were already starting to come out because like he started being like kind of dry in like a sense, like just gonna be so like he was just like I was like on my way. He like likes the message. It's the littlest things that set me off. I was like, like we should be loving the message. Like when I say I'm on the way, you should be texting 14 different texts about how excited you are to see me. Besides the point. So likes the message, and like I basically was kind of joking around. I was like, oh, like because I'm in Baltimore City. The cat's out the bag. I'm in Baltimore City. Okay. I hopefully I don't have an accent. I'm very scared. But basically, I'm like I live kind of outside of the city. I live 25 minutes away, so I was like, I don't know how to parallel park, like you're gonna can you park for me, like something like that. And he was like, that's gonna put liability on me. I was like, oh, debits and credits, liabilities, assets, okay, like it was a joke, whatever, don't know. So once again, when you're texting somebody and you haven't met them, even been on the phone before, it's hard to like gauge somebody, what they giggle at. I don't know. Besides the point, pull up and I like text him and I'm like, okay, like I don't know if I'm like allowed to park here, whatever. Comes out to get me. Okay. Keep in mind this is all so quick too, because normally before I meet somebody, it's at least a week of texting minimum. 4 phone calls at least. I need to hear your voice, see if it's squeakier than mine, you know, like one of those. But we really like didn't discuss like any, like all I knew is that he went to law school and that that's a woman, can't be him. Or maybe he got surgery and became a woman. He's trying to stalk me right now. I don't know. Besides the point, yeah, I didn't really know much about him. He like comes up to my car. I asked literally before like I get out of my car because I don't play games. I was like, how tall are you? Because I'm 6'2". I need somebody, whatever. And he was like, oh, I'm 6'1". And I was like, you know what, hell yeah. And he was 6'1". I'll give it like a nice little 6'1". So he's like, okay, like, and I told him before this whole rendezvous, I was like, I'm really bad at making decisions. So can you like plan this whole day? Like I'm gonna be hungover, blah, blah, blah. He went out last night too, so we're on the same wavelength here. So he was like, okay, like I'm gonna give you like a tour of the campus. Like that was the whole like plan of what we were doing today. And then getting lunch. So he's like, okay, like let's see if they let you into the building because like they like their security, whatever. We walk in there. He asked the woman, she humbles the shit out of him, as she should. Like, she was like, absolutely the F not. Like, you can't give him no tour. And he says, yes, ma'am. So we walk out. He's like, okay, like, let's just, like, walk around. So, like, we're walking around. He's like, do you want to go to, like, a gay alley? I said, what is that? I'm not into brothels. Very confused. Basically, it was an alley with, like, a gay flag on it. It was the funkiest. But we go in there. And, like, we're just, like, chatting. And the entire vibe, like, by chatting, like, this was a one-way street. Like, I love to babble, but, like, you gotta... And over text, he was matching it yesterday. Real bad, but, like, silence to the lambs. Like, he was responding, but, like, wasn't really asking me anything. Like, kind of just, like, emoting and answering. And I was just like, this is, like, I don't think this is gonna be a sitch. Like, I need a yapper. So I'm just kind of, like, we're kind of like standing there like in silence a couple times, like just very like funky. I'm asking like questions about like school, like what he wants to do, stuff like that. And he's like giving like basic ass like bum answers. And I'm like, this is just ridiculous, whatever. And so like I'm talking, he like moves really, keep in mind, we're outside in an alley, moves hella like close to me. Velociraptor, back up. He like moves close to me like he's about to fucking kiss me. First of all, something about me, no PDA, sweetie, no PDA. And also like, you gotta text me, like, you gotta let me know what you're looking for type of situation. Like, he's texting me like he's trying to wife me. Why are you, within 2 minutes of us meeting, already trying to, like, be up in my face? So I, like, back up. I'm, like, 6 feet, COVID. Like, come on. And he's like, okay, well, do you want to get a tour of, like, my, like, apartment? Jeffrey Dahmer would have got my ass. I'm not kidding. So he's like, do you want to tour? I'm already, like, uncomfortable as shit at this situation. And I'm like, sure. You know what? Like, let's go up to the apartment. So we like go upstairs, whatever, nice ass apartment. And I'm like, we're babbling, whatever. Literally like grabs me. Like he like kind of like grabs my waist and like pulls me all the way up to him and like says something sexually charged. And I was like, like, are you looking for hookups? Like what are you looking for? And he was like, well, I only have like an hour. Like, so like I thought a time limit on a day. An hour. He was like, yeah, I gotta study, like, blah, blah, blah. An hour. I was like, right. An hour. And he was like, yeah, like, I thought that's what you, like, came down here for, like, blah, blah, blah. Babe, you were talking about how we were gonna have 5 boys together, five kids. Boys. You wanted boys, not girls. I knew that about you. Like, so literally, like, I was just like, at that point, I was so checked out. Also, keep in mind, I'm hungover. So I'm, like, in no type of mood. Checked out, eyes closed, I'm done. And literally, he's like, okay, well, do you want to, like, get lunch? Like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, honestly, if we go to lunch, like, I'm not going to eat. Like, I'm just going to sit there and stare. So, like... And he was like, okay, well, like, let's walk to lunch. That turned into me walking to my car. Because the hell not. No. So, moral of this story is when you, like... get red flag, don't be me. That's the moral of the story. There were so many red flags, but keep in mind I'm like hungover, so I was seeing them as red flags, but I was just like, I'm already like dressed up for this date, so I'm just gonna thug it out. The weirdest experience I've ever had, never again. Tinder is about to be deleted. So yeah, watch out for a law school in Baltimore because there is a weirdo on the loose. And I'm just like, oh, like I want to take like a full body shower right now. Like his vibe was just so like weird. And he kind of smelled like Aaron Backs too. And I'm mad too because I wasted my good perfume. Like I layered and shit too, like talking pheromones up and down. For what? For my car? Like Honestly, I might go on Hinge and try to set up another date. Stay tuned, okay?